Okay, can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear? Can y'all hear me now? Everybody, can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear? Can everybody hear? Everybody say yes, you can hear. Okay. Did everybody hear everything that happened prior? Did y'all hear the prior videos that we did with Sherry Shepherd and Carl Thomas' mom? Did y'all hear? I mean, Carl Thomas' baby mama. Did y'all hear all of that? Everybody heard all of that? I'm not sure what's going on. There's something going on with StreamYard. I promise it's not me. You guys can hear now? Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the show. Y'all did not see that. Okay. So we will have to, I guess, do it at the end. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure it's StreamYard issue. All right. So what we're looking at, guys, is season 2, episode 9 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay. Season 2, episode 9 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Everybody here? Everybody can hear? Says hello, hello, Caramel. Da, da, da. All right. So let's get into it. Somebody said they cannot hear. All right. We got 168 here. My apologies for any technical difficulties. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, this particular scene that's coming up is Melody is meeting with Dr. Francis. Again, this is season 2, episode 9 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. We're going to walk through the episode. We're going to kind of connect the dots from episode 9, season 2, into season 6, which is where we are now. Okay. Again, my apologies.
Me a little bit. So I'm hoping that he can help me, figure out what's going on with me.
Been a while since I've seen you, and I want to congratulate you on you're not a new mom like a new baby, but having a new.
We didn't hear any of the beginning, guys. I see some of you guys saying you didn't hear any of the beginning. I'm not sure what happened with the video. We will put that on the back end of the video so that you guys can still hear it. We'll get through the Love and Marriage Huntsville portion, and then we'll do the beginning part that everyone missed. Not sure what was going on, but oh my God.
Baby, okay. So here you are taking care of home, but you still run a business, all right? Mm-hmm. How do you do all
Melody and Dr. Francis?
Keep a balance.
I don't really believe that there is a such thing as balance when it comes to all of those things.
Okay.
There's a such thing as prioritizing. And that's kind of what I do.
So you can prioritize, but what happens when there are incidentals like, bam, something happens which throws off?
That becomes the priority.
Mm-hmm.
Like when my kids get sick, weave it in. We've got 50 things going on right now that we're trying to accomplish, and a newborn and 3 other children.
Okay.
That's not going to change. The kids ain't going nowhere, so that disruption is not going to go anywhere.
What if the disruption is between you and Martell? Then what?
Well, fortunately, right now we don't have any just many unresolved issues with just me and Martell. I would say our issue right now is the fact that I'm doing a lot. As my husband likes to say, that I ain't operating at 100% on anything because I'm doing so much. And I don't think about it. I just do. That's it.
How'd you get to be like that?
I mean, I was that, or still am, just that person in the family that is expected to succeed and expected to be a positive representative of the family. Since elementary, middle school, having to go sing, playing the keyboard for church, being in the praise and worship team, still making straight A's in school, while being president of 5 organizations at a time, while working a job. Those are things I'm just doing what I've always done. I've had support from my mom, aunts, uncles, my grandfather, my great-grandmother. I loved making them proud. So, yeah. Now, my father and I didn't have a relationship as I was growing up.
I was wondering when you were going to mention your father.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't really start spending time with him until I was 16. And of course, even then, it wasn't like it was a lot of times like we were living in the same household. But that's when I still first started spending time with him. my mom, she used to make me call him when I was a kid, you know, and I kind of got tired of calling because I'm like, he ain't gonna answer no way what I'm calling for.
What did it feel like for him not to answer? What was that like? Because
he's getting emotional. Melody's getting emotional when Dr. Francis asks what it feel like for your dad not to answer when you call. She's crying.
Coming up on Love and Marriage.
Sad. All right, let's talk about that. You guys didn't get to hear what I was saying before. What I was saying was, in instances like this, Melody was saying she did not meet her father and get to talk to her father or interact with him until she was 16 years old. So that's a 16-year gap, okay? That's a 16-year gap. She says that her mom, Mrs. Van, would tell her to call him. And each time she would call him, most of the time he would not answer. So she really didn't have a relationship with him. Fathers are very essential in daughters' life because you're teaching them how a man is supposed to love them, okay? Fathers are very, I'm going to say it again, are very essential in little girls' lives because you're showing them the example of what a man is supposed to treat them when they become of age. Fathers are, y'all know it. When you don't grow up in the home with your father, it's a gap there. It's a, you know, and moms, we have a lot of single moms that raise the children, but then it needs to be a father there to show that girl how a man is supposed to love her. Mel was trying to hold it in, guys. She was trying to hold it in, but that struck a chord with her when she kept saying, I kept calling my dad. Like my mom would always tell me, call him. But she said, why do I keep calling him when he's just not going to answer the phone? So we don't know why. She never shared why he chose not to answer the phone and or have a relationship with her. But bottom line is, I feel like her decision to still try to have a relationship with him, even though he was not answering and even though he was not reaching back out and being there for her, is probably the same reason that she continued to stay in the situation she was in with Martell. Melody likes to see the good in people. And sometimes you have to cut that string, even with family sometimes. And it's hard, even with a parent that's not being there like they should. Sometimes you have to cut ties and say, okay, I have to focus on me and focus on my heart and my mental state, because after a while, it will start to weigh on you. It will start to weigh on you. A lot of people say, well, I don't see why she stayed with Martell for 5 years and allowed him to do what he did. Well, you have to weigh your options in situations like that. Melody had businesses with Martell. Melody had children with Martell. It's not so easy sometimes to just walk out the door and just say, oh, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You have to move within the right time. Everything is within the right time. And she said, God said go at a certain time. She moved when she felt it was the right time for her. So you can't judge a person on why you feel they didn't move when you feel they should have moved. Okay. She made decisions that she felt was based on what she needed to do at the time. She was trying to see the good in her father, the same she was trying to see in Martell, but it just was not meant to be. I don't know the relationship with her father right now, but I'm happy that she decided to cut strings with Martell because it's got to start somewhere. You cannot allow a person to continue to pull at your heartstrings and you continue to give everything and they give nothing. So let's continue.
I don't want you to disappoint because you need to be more mindful.
Let's continue. Okay. All right. I'm going to just let it play.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't want you to disappoint because you need to be more mindful not to get too busy that you overlooking me or overlooking the kids.
Marcel did not just file the police report you just for fun. You threatened him. Marcel didn't lie. I haven't caught Marcel in the lie. You ain't never caught your husband in a lie. No, not a lie.
I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I did some points here. All right, so this next scene is with Melody and Martell, where they're discussing Melody's ambitions, and Martell pretty much shows that he wants Melody to sit down on her dreams because he has none, of course. And he tries to tell her that she needs to make time for him. And in the household, and he tries to throw the kids in there to be cute. So he's telling her, I don't want you to do the play because that's going to take away time from you being and spending time with me. So as y'all know, that's what he was trying to say whenever he stepped out and was cheating, that Melody was too busy for him, but Ariane made time for him. Melody is ambitious, Ariane is not. So now you've chosen to be with someone who's not ambitious, and your wife is, and look at where she is, and look at where you are now. So let's get past this ad. Oh, I hate these ads. All right. And you're going to give me another ad. F y'all for that.
As soon as I had my baby, I was right back to work. My foot is on the gas, honey.
You need to slow down.
You didn't just hear me say my foot on the gas.
I pushed her to do just so many great things. She still would be teaching if I wasn't there pushing her.
Y'all hear my son?
But all that is a part of me. I wanted to have
She's
kids.
wrapping up with Dr.
I wanted to be in
Francis.
business. I wanted to be a wife. I think all of that is me. I'm not successful to make my daddy proud. I'm not successful because Martell continued to push me. I wake up every damn day and make it happen for myself. I may want to work on my relationship with my father, but I'm not going to stop going after my goals, start feeling sorry for myself. Like, that ain't Melody Hope.
All of those things is what Melody wants to do, but all of those things could make you unavailable to your children. And then, when they get to be an adult, they're going to tell you the same story that you tell your dad.
Gotcha. All right, Dr. Prince. Well, thank you so much for this session today. It was nice. I enjoyed it. That's enough for today. I'm not about to cry anymore today. So
You're not going to cry anymore today?
No.
All right, we're going to the next scene.
What's up, man?
I'm getting some
Melody and
gowns
Martell.
together to donate to the prom drive.
You giving them all away?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You remember I wore this right here to the Small Business Awards. Remember they award
Just
that?
yesterday. Yeah.
This was another Small Business Award. But we've been busy for a long time.
For a long time.
Clearly.
So that means that you're going to slow down since you're giving all these dresses away? Or you'll be buying new ones to do a lot more?
The latter.
Yeah.
New ones to continue doing what I've been doing.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you can't do everything. You don't need to get back in that space of being too busy. If you keep chasing all your dreams and all these different things, I mean, I just feel it's going to take precious time away from, family. You
Y'all
have to
hear that?
embrace. So I think you should focus on it because that's an amazing company right there that I feel that's going to, take you to new heights. And I don't think that you should try to do just everything. I don't want you to do the play, but you're going to do it.
So you're pretty much just saying that I should not be involved in and do the very thing that you asked me years ago, Mel, what could you see yourself doing and being? And I said acting or hosting something. Now that it's time for that career and doors are opening and it's time for that career to start taking off, now you're telling me I shouldn't do it. When opportunity knocks, I'm here for it. I don't ever want to be that person sitting around telling myself or telling my daughters that I have regrets and didn't do certain things because my husband said I shouldn't do it. Like when Martell was out here having his little extracurricular activities, I was still around here holding it down and giving him support in different things. So surely he can support me in a play.
Damn right.
You need to be more mindful not to get too busy that you overlooking me or overlooking the kids.
It's not like I'm out every night or I'm gone for weeks at a time. Like I'm some traveling mom who's gone 2 weeks and home 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. And I'm here and I'm doing stuff. I'm making sure the clothes clean, folded up. I go shopping for the kids' clothes. I'm making sure their hair together. Like, I'm here. Next.
Baby, there ain't no next. I ain't trying to come at you, just conversation.
So, I had a session with Dr. Francis. And in that session, we were able to peel back the layers a little bit and kind of see where maybe some of my rejection, disappointment, and hurt stemmed from. I got rejection from a very early age. So for me, what I discovered in my session was like, hey, I have been positively busy being involved in my community, making straight A's, trying to be that girl who's on top of it so that I didn't have to deal with and think about the rejection or other feelings that are just other disappointments that I've had.
So you recognize that. So
I recognize that. And
that hurt you back in the day.
And I didn't even realize it until I broke down and started crying.
Do you think I added to it any kind of way?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that. I didn't want to add fuel to that.
For everything that you've put me through, it was up to me and me only to make sure that I survived. And I did what I had to do to ensure I survived. Because what I realized through my situation and what I learned is at the end of the day, as a woman, you gotta have you. You can't be dependent on nobody else to have you. And for me, I still have to deal with the fact of me still trying to heal from everything that has taken place too in this marriage. And so for me, I feel like I have to be on my grind no matter what. That's why I haven't allowed anything to slow me down.
I'm sorry, you did slow down for a long time. You stopped for a long time.
Not a long time.
You stopped delivering for a
Not
long
a long time. That's a lie.
With everything.
What's your long time?
Close to a year.
Close to a year?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been the on and off of times of when I stopped doing when you was messing up.
Of course.
Oh, okay. You should have quit messing up.
You're right. That was stupid on my part.
So let me tell you the hypocritical thing. That same husband is the one who tells you, hey, go get it, babe. Do this, babe. Do this, babe. I'm not a yo-yo. You don't get to just decide when I'm up here and when I'm down. Okay, babe, I want you to reach for the stars. Now, babe, I want you to bring it back down. Now, babe, I'm a freaking person.
Okay.
He gonna walk out while she talking. All right, so let's stop it there. This is why it's so important not to be married to someone, okay, who is jealous of you. We talked about this before. Women, when you're married to a man who is jealous of you and your bosshood, this is the type of bullshit that you deal with. He done told her a long time ago, follow your dreams, do this, and this. And then when she's starting to do it and it's looking like it's starting to snowball into something, Melody during season two, this is season 2, was becoming who she is now. And that was starting to become very scary for Martell, because that kind of, I guess, made him feel emasculated. Okay, demasculated. He didn't feel like he was the man no more. He wanted Melody to need him. Okay, and Melody is the type of person to where she is her own boss. She does not allow a person to tell her what to do, when to do it, how to move. As you guys can see, she's very headstrong. She's Scorpio. She gonna do what she do. Shit. She is not gonna sit back and allow Martell, who have no goals, no ambitions, who barely made it through college, and the only reason you made it through college was because Mel was doing your homework and helped you get through college. She paid your way in college when you dropped out. So you are married to a woman that's a boss who has a vision, but you messed it up because you got in your own way, Martell. Had you sat your ass back and allowed her, and I'm not saying allow her to lead like she's the man in the relationship, but when you notice that your woman has a certain vision and a certain gift, allow her to operate in that. And that's only going to benefit you because you are in addition to who she is. But when you are jealous of her and the fact that she have these gifts, you're only putting a stumbling block in your own way. Now look at you. Broke, busted, disgusted. You got to keep moving. They live in a nice, beautiful home. And now you everywhere you go, you got to move. You barely got any food. And that's what you get. Let's keep moving. It's sad. He's jealous of her. He's jealous of her.
Are you serious? Marcel has never done anything to make you feel like it was a threat. Martell has. And Marcel being lied.
All right, so the next thing coming up is where this is the episode where we find out that Marceau took out a restraining order on Martell because he threatened him, okay? Yeah, it's about to get juicy. Now, they're having some type of event for Kimmy, and Martell is not going to come.
Today, we are registering people to vote. So we're starting at the book fair to register people to vote. And then after that, we're going to hit the streets, kind of little boots on the ground, go to North Huntsville, knock on some doors.
I like being a part of this because this is when boots hit the ground and we're actually making a difference. Who's all coming?
Marcel T, the Collins, the Holtz, I don't even know Destiny on the last name.
You have Destiny on the last name? That's right.
Destiny and the Merrick. And
is that Allison Williams?
I don't know, babe.
Oh, babe.
I just don't know them. Like, I'm getting to know them. I just don't know them. I don't know them.
That's when Destiny and Barrett were still
enough.
together.
You know their last name?
I don't remember names well at all, so.
Well, neither do I was going to call T, make sure she was good after we had our little chat.
How'd y'all end?
It ended okay.
It began okay, ended okay. How was the middle?
The middle had a little couple highs and lows.
You're saying it like it went bad.
She was telling me about Wanda's conversation, I guess, addressing me and Mel and all that kind of jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And so Tisha was trying to explain to me why Wanda was feeling some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, I said, I get it. She's your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's a mama bear. She's protecting her baby. However, I'm not going to lie about something small like a post. I love Tisha, but telling me how I'm supposed to act around Mel, that's something
Hey guys,
else.
thanks for
Even if
coming
we
in.
are family, if you're wrong, you're wrong. These people need to grow up. Like, stop throwing sand. Like, no kids. One incident of a person asking me a question.
Oh, there's
One
that's
person-
good.
Jayla act like he kind of slow, y'all.
I apologize. Hey, they got Tisha and Marcel.
See, what you think? We were street.
I have on heels.
Not that I said we gonna walk.
Now they're supposed to be doing some type of walking around and encouraging people to vote. Tisha had already knew this prior. She don't wore heels to the event. Now she's talking about, I didn't know that we were going to be walking. Tisha, she told you prior, and you don't wore these damn cowboy boots up in here.
Around
Slow.
Huntsville and talk to the people. Why would you wear heels?
I forgot about that part of the conversation. I didn't know. We didn't know ahead of time. Did we know ahead of time we was supposed to vote?
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
Hey, what's up, Martel? I'm cool. Hold on one sec. I can't hear you very well. Hold on. Hold on. Hey,
Martell
dude.
is calling.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Martell is calling Kimmy to tell Kimmy that he's not coming to the event, but Melody is coming. And Martell is not coming because Marceau filed a restraining order against him for threatening him. So he doesn't want to be around Marceau at all, but Melody will be there, okay?
Yeah. What's cooking?
I want to let you know I'll get better Melody to your event today, and I appreciate it, but I won't get it. I can't be around Marceau and Tisha.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And Marceau want me in jail or something, you know? I still can't get past him filing a police report.
I really thought we were past all of this. Everybody else seemed to make a choice to put that stuff behind us for a bigger cause. So I'm really disappointed in Martell.
I mean, I was going to
Melody arrives, okay?
to go to the school on Parkway.
Did you want to ride with us?
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, cool.
That's awesome. I'm here at this event because I told Kimmy that I would come. You know, Martell's at home because he felt differently about it. And to be honest, I'm not about to force my husband to be in the same room as somebody like Marceau.
Say it again.
Lord. Let's go.
North Huntsville.
All right, so they're riding. Melody is riding with Kimmy and Maurice.
I got a phone call from your boo thing.
Oh, okay.
He told me he wasn't making it today.
Well, you got to understand they filed a police report. Oh, how can it not be stressful? So I get it. If you really felt like somebody was a threat to you, you wouldn't just file a police report. You would have followed through with your magistrate to get a restraining order, and you definitely wouldn't be in their environment and in their face or around them.
I'm saying what Marceau said is that if anything that comes up afterwards, at least they were on record.
Well, Maurice, you know what? I've been enjoying riding with y'all, so I'm just going to not have that conversation with you because you ain't the one who filed the damn police report anyway. Oh, you're going to have to get over it.
You know what you should do, babe? You should grab the wheel.
Why are you being so aggressive? I mean, so upset.
I'm not being
I didn't know you
upset.
was finna. I don't know. I just said it. It wasn't a big deal. It's like you want to start an argument over everything.
I don't.
Everybody fussing. Now, let me tell y'all how dirty Marceau is. Marceau and Martell had an argument. Martell, y'all know when you're in an argument, you say some things, maybe like, I'm going to whoop your ass, I'm going to do this, da-da-da-da. Marceau goes down to the police department and files a police report on Martell. So now the two of them can't be around each other. And Kimmy is saying, I don't understand why we can't just put this behind us. You don't put nothing behind you when there is a total protection order against someone, because Martell can wind up in jail. If the protection order says, thank you so much, Linda KB, okay, it says awesome work, Rel. If the protection order says you cannot be around said person, it ain't no putting the shit beside or putting it behind you. There's no putting it behind you. If the paperwork says you can't be around this person, you can't be around this person. Marceau shouldn't have filed the shit in the first place, because you shouldn't be running your damn mouth. Marceau stays running his mouth, but then when it's time for the repercussions, he gets scared, like he was doing in the situation with Kiki, talking about her own drugs. And then when she get up and come for him trying to fight him, all of a sudden now you running and you scared. Now you done filed some paperwork on Martell because you done started some mess with him and he about to whoop your ass. Let's continue.
It's been a journey,
a hot mess,
and the pain
She's
from
scaredy
hearing
cat.
that you all existed and we didn't know about it for 19 years. That was very hurtful.
I'm gonna protect my daughter. I'm not telling you to do anything at this point. No. I'm not telling you to do anything at this point.
How can I even say a word and you don't stop talking?
All right, let's get past the ad. This is a great episode. I forgot how good this episode was. I've been picking through for all the good episodes.
So everybody should have some door hangers. We just are really trying to.
We're gonna go door to door now, encouraging people to vote. Okay.
We're gonna take this side. They're gonna take that
We gotta
side.
be fast, guys. All right, come on.
Thank you, Stacey Boyd.
They said wild and free on
I
this
got
door.
you. I got you.
They're going door to door, asking people to vote. Okay.
So y'all can go hit that house.
Okay.
I saw you back here washing that pretty car.
Yo, we just trying to get everybody, let them know to come on out on March 3rd and vote.
Yeah.
If you're over here, you probably vote over the lake.
Yeah.
Babe, this has went a lot better than I thought. Everybody's getting along. We're out here getting people registered to vote.
I think this is good a time as any. Everybody's in good spirits. So maybe I can kind of just slide over here to Miss Wanda and have this little combo and tell her that I appreciate her coming out today.
Yes. Progress on all fronts.
Wanda, come here.
So Kimmy and Wanda get ready to talk. Wanda's in this episode, guys.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks so much, Tyra Daniels, for the super chat,
You
dear.
not do anything for you, Kimmy.
I know after you get on
Hope
me,
you feel better.
Well, sometimes you have to show a little bit of deep mother love.
I know, but I
Deep
appreciate
mother
you being able to express yourself and then come out and help us do this for the community. So I wanted to say thank you.
I don't want you to take everything personal. I'm just gonna be who I am.
And me too.
And you know that. So why are we beefing?
I'm not beefing.
Well,
I have
okay.
no intention of beefing.
Well, I kind of felt that you had a little kind of.
You felt.
There's two type of people I don't deal with: fake friend and a shady person. Those just two people I just don't
Same
deal
thing,
with.
ain't it?
When all y'all is together, y'all in the same room, we all talk together. But I don't believe in all this. Girl, let me pull you over to the side. Let me talk to you. You know, I feel some type of way when people do that.
Who's
Because
done that?
I'm just saying when you and Maya was over there talking together. But
So
just
I'm not supposed to talk to her?
no, I didn't say that. Don't get it twisted now. I didn't say
I'm not
that. I'm
clear.
gonna protect my daughter.
And that's
Out of
fine.
every- for
Wanda, that's
every
fine.
reason
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
trying
do
to
that.
understand what you're saying I should do.
I'm not telling you to do
That's all I'm
anything.
saying.
I'm not telling you to do
You
anything
keep
at this
saying,
point.
I'm
I'm
don't
not.
talk to her.
No. I'm not telling you to do
Listen to what
anything
I'm
at this
saying.
point.
How can I even say a word and you don't stop
Okay,
talking to listen?
I'm listening.
I'm
But you
listening.
gotta say,
I'm
I just want you
listening.
to clearly say what it is you're trying to tell me I'm not supposed to be doing.
You and your friend can be friends. Y'all can talk. Y'all can do it. I just don't like to whisper. I don't like it.
Wasn't nobody whispering, Wanda? We was in the room at a party. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. How's your babies? My babies are good. One got the flu. It was nothing.
I'm just saying I don't want y'all to be talking about my baby because I already know how she feels.
And we weren't.
I know how she
And
feels.
we weren't.
And I know what type of person that is.
And we
she
weren't.
misses hell.
And we
And she gonna
weren't.
get the real stoke from Wanda. She
talking
gonna
about
get the real
Mel.
thing
And
from
we
Wanda.
weren't talking about your
Okay.
baby.
Okay.
Wanda feels like because Kimmy was standing off to the side having a conversation with Melody in the room where everybody else was, she felt that Melody and Kimmy were talking about Tisha. So then she says, I don't like being in a room where everybody is at and people go off to the side to talk, because she feels like they're talking about somebody. It's none of your business what they're talking about. People can go to the side and have conversations. Every conversation is not meant for everybody's ears. Obviously, your ass don't know what a private conversation means, because Kimmy does not need to say what she needs to say to Melody out loud to everybody so that Tisha, with her insecure ass, don't feel like somebody's talking about her. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody about to change no rules for her.
Want to go here?
You guys want to hit up this? You said working out.
Hey.
Tisha's coming up to talk to Melody now. It's about to get real ugly.
Yeah.
Hey, you can make it.
Yeah, ever since the whole police report thing,
Well, hey, it is what it is. I'm
Yeah.
happy you made it, though.
yeah, Kimmy know all the support stuff she doing. Hands down.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Take care. Thank y'all.
I'm happy to see you here. I'm happy you made it to my event. Like, I'm happy that we're really able to let the guys handle their things and, we stay focused on us. So,
For now, we've been able to.
no,
it stays that way.
No, it's going to stay that way. I'm not lying.
Like even coming out here today, Martell really wasn't checking for me coming, feeling like you're gonna be out with people who filed a police report on me. You know what I'm
He
saying?
had
And
a reason to. That's what I'm saying. Martell has to learn how to take responsibility for his actions.
And
He
you
keeps
don't.
trying to blame things on other people. Marcel did not just file a police report on you just for fun. You threatened him, so he felt the need to protect himself and his family.
didn't she just say that we need to let the guys stay with the guys and us work on us? Like she just said that. What I'm about to do, I'm about to take the damn olive branch I gave her and pop upside the head with it. Because, girl, you going all over the place in your mind. Make up your mind. If you feel threatened by something, he came to the birthday party.
Because
He was at the Dunny building. He behind around. But I'm
Because
saying when you
he
feel
was like,
threatened.
I'm over it. He was like, you threatened me. I took the necessary action. I'm over it. He don't care about it anymore. Marcel has never done anything to make you feel like it was a threat. Martell has.
Marcel be
Really?
lying.
We know for sure that Martell be
We know for sure Marcel be lying.
We know for sure that Martell be lying.
We know for sure Marcel be lying. So
I've
both of them
never
be
called
lying.
Marcel in the lie.
You
Have you
ain't-
called him in the lie?
Hell yeah.
What lie you calling me that I haven't? I'm his wife.
Oh, I've multiple ones.
What?
We
Tell
can
me.
bring multiple ones.
I mean, an example. Tell me, what lie?
Like I said, multiple.
Okay, so if it's multiple ones, you can give me one.
Multiple, Tisha. But my point is,
I haven't called
You
myself
haven't.
in the lie. And I'm his wife, Mel, for 13 years.
Here we
just
go.
because you
13
somebody with 30
years.
years don't mean they don't be lying. He's just sitting here talking about Marcel ain't never lied to her when she's caught him in lies. Quit sitting up here in my face trying to act like your marriage just and your relationship with your man is just all on the up and up when it ain't. Stop. In 13 years, you ain't never caught your husband in a lie.
No, not a lie. No, you haven't.
Okay.
It's the delusion for me.
Coming up on
Tisha said in 13 years, she has never caught Marcel in a lie. I've been married to him for 13 years and I never caught him in a lie. Tisha, your marriage is a lie, okay? Everything about you and Marcel is a lie. Every time he walk out the door and tell you he going to work is a lie. I mean, damn, check the deposition. How many things did he say he built? Nothing. Marcel says in the deposition he ain't never built nothing. So every time he told you he was going out the door to go to a job project to go and work, he won't doing shit. He was out cheap. Boom.
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Marcel and I, we was talking, he was like, ever since you've been in this new stage of trying to rediscover Tisha, I feel like you forgot about me.
And I feel like that was one of the problems in my marriage. And one thing when I was going through our separation, I remember him saying that.
All right, let's get through this ad. Now we got an actual scene coming up where Tisha is going to be feeling very insecure. She's saying that Marcel is going out of town, child. She is upset because he's out of town and he's telling her that he don't feel like they're close. Y'all know that game he played with her. He always played mind games with her. Like when he went to Africa, he told her, oh, I'm depressed. I got to go to Africa. I got to get away because I'm feeling so depressed. So now he's going out of town. I think she said to Texas on a job thing. And he's telling her that he don't feel like there's close, that there's issues between the two of them. So she's calling her friend because she thinks that Marcel is going to cheat now, which she said they've never had infidelity. But here it proves that they have. So let's move past this because this is Mel sitting with her sister. That's kind of, we're going to move past that. I want to get to the part with Tisha. You said you never had infidelity. All right, here we go.
Can you read that to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Tisha at home with the kids.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh my goodness. Marcel was in Texas for 3 days on business, and I'm back to doing everything. Feeling like a single mom. And on top of that, I can't even really concentrate on any of it because I'm kind of upset about something he said on the phone. Oh my goodness. I need some alone time, okay? Hey, girl.
Calling her friend to talk about Marceau.
Girl, nothing. Taking a little break from all of these duties around here. What's going on in your world? I wanted to talk to you about something. I wanted to get your opinion on a conversation I had with Marceau. No. I needed to call because, I've been thinking about it all day. And I'm like, man, I don't know how to deal with this. So Marceau and I, we was talking last night. He's out of town, right? He's in Texas. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so he had to go out of town. And when he goes out of town, we always have these really deep conversations over the telephone. Okay. So last night we was talking. She was like, you know what? I feel so alone.
Gaslighting.
Like, why do you feel alone? Like, I'm here with you. He was like, ever since you've been in this new stage of trying to rediscover Tisha, I feel like you forgot about me. I feel like I'm doing everything on my own. I feel like at home, I'm alone. He was just like, I just feel so lonely and so alone. And so today I just been thinking about it all day. And I was like, I know that when you're out and you're working and you're building, you have to sacrifice something. But I'm like, I cannot sacrifice my kids and my marriage. That's something I'm not willing to sacrifice. So it was just rough. It was a really hard conversation because he said like lack of respect. We definitely don't want him to feel alone. Yeah. We don't want no one else thinking they can occupy that space. Right. Listen, for real. Real talk. I just don't want you to go down the road I've been doing now, right? Because we do get busy. And I feel like that was one of the problems in my marriage, that I was always busy, right? And I was always doing something. And I'm always like following my son around playing basketball. I'm always with the little ones. I'm always trying to do stuff, with sorority stuff and everything. They kind of felt like I forgot about him, right? And we were growing apart and I didn't know it. And if I could do it over, I would definitely make sure that he felt wanted, right? Mm-hmm. And one thing when I was going through our separation, I remember him saying that, I told you what I needed. And to me, what are you telling me? Because I didn't ever hear it. He's trying to give you hints now. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
No,
he's telling you.
You mentioned it's time to focus on me. There's never a time where I'm like, I got to focus on me.
I don't know what the issue is.
So you're not going to listen?
No, I am listening. I hear you. Why do you get upset?
Because you're not listening.
Do you typically sit in on most of his meetings?
No, I don't. You know all the meetings your husband has?
Yeah, absolutely.
Marceau ain't lying. I haven't caught myself. You have in the lie. In 13 years, you ain't never caught your husband in a lie. No, not a lie. Okay.
I want you to hear him. I want you to think, what is he saying to me that I need to listen to? Because one thing I didn't do was listen.
I know that when guys feel like, one, they're alone, two, you're not showing them respect, that's normally when they start stepping out and having an affair.
She's crying. Tisha crying now.
Next on Love and Marriage.
All right, so that's the end of that episode. Let me go ahead. Ooh, child. Tisha. All right, now, as you guys can see, Marceau used the whole, I'm feeling alone. I am feeling alone. Tisha, I'm going to Texas for 3 days for work, and I'm feeling alone. I just want to let you know. So he's dropping this nugget on her so that he can stay in her head while he's away, to control her away from the house, because he knows that that's something she's going to think about the entire time that he's gone. And he's already put into her spirit that he's going to be now cheating because he's feeling alone. He knows what to say to Tisha to control her, to get her in this mind space to where she can't think about nothing but what he said to her the last conversation. Tisha says that every time Marceau leaves to go out of town, they have this deep, dark conversation, honey, where they are talking about things that's going on in their marriage. So this is his way of trying to gaslight Tisha into making her feel like she is the problem when really it's him. Marceau is a narcissist. Marceau is controlling. Marceau does not want Tisha to be great, but he wants to suck the living life out of her, and she don't have enough sense to realize it. So the one thing she just sat there and said on this phone call with her friend while they were on FaceTime was, the one thing that I'm not ready to give up, and I really should have said two because your ass can't count. It was two things. You said I will not give up my marriage and my children. Okay, I'm not willing to risk my family, my children, and my marriage. So whatever Marceau does, and he knows that Tisha is going to stay regardless. He can cheat on her. He can talk crazy to her. He can tell her on national television to shut the F up. Tisha is going to be there when he gets back home. How was it okay for you to go all the way to Africa when your wife told you she wanted to go? And you came back home and she was there waiting for you when you got back, doing whatever you wanted to do. Now, Tisha has bragged about her having a perfect marriage for the last 18 years. All right. She mentions to her friend, like I said, when he goes out of town, they have these deep conversations. What are these deep conversations? Because didn't you say in other episodes, Tisha, that you and Marceau have never experienced infidelity in your marriage? So what do you need to have these deep, dark conversations for every time he walks out the door? Which says to me that you are insecure, that he has given you reasons to feel like he may have stepped out if he have not already stepped out and you know about it. Okay, because I already told y'all, according to Ariane, she's already said that Marceau was hollering at one of her best friends, that Marceau was already cheating before Love and Marriage Huntsville began. And that was in 2019. Love and Marriage Huntsville came in 2019. So, Tisha, you are acting out of what's something that's already happened within your marriage. So to sit up and say that you and Marceau never experienced that is all lies. Women, we don't feel insecure like that, and always your go-to is, well, he's out of town, so he's automatically cheating. Tisha thinks he's with another woman. I don't think she believes that he's working. And what you going to Texas for? What y'all building in Texas? I haven't heard of any jobs or any buildings or anything that he's done in Texas. What was he doing in Texas? Somebody said marriage. That's what she calls it, marriage. What has he built in Texas? What kind of job does he have in Texas? According to the deposition, once again, Marceau has never built anything. They asked him in the deposition, what have you built? Never built anything. Never built anything. So now you're taking all these trips saying you're so busy. He's been in Atlanta. He's been in Alabama. He's been in, where else did he say he was going? All over the place, saying he's doing these important jobs. When Tisha went out of town that time, you remember when he wrecked the car, when he was supposed to be meeting Martell and the rest of the guys that were out in the woods, he all dressed up. Where were you coming from? Because you damn sure was not sitting at home and coming out to meet them in the woods dressed up like that in no collared shirt to go in the woods to go camping. You were on a date. So Tisha, please spare us with this whole Marceau has never cheated. Marceau has never stepped out, because didn't you say in yesterday's episode that if Marceau ever stepped out on you that you were going to leave him? So now that we've seen the workday, the workday surprise with the woman in the phone, which we know he's done something more than just a picture, because women do not just send pictures like that unless there've been some inappropriate behavior. You are still there. You're not strong enough to leave because Marceau is all you've known. Okay, he got her so gone. Tisha ain't going nowhere. Tisha ain't going nowhere. We done heard about your makeup artist sleeping with him. We've heard rumors about threesomes now, and it's always a deflection. But she ain't going nowhere. She gonna stay. I'm not gonna sacrifice my kids and my marriage. Meaning you never gonna leave no matter what. No matter what. And you know why? Your mother have told you to stay there in that toxic mess, because she's in a toxic situation where she's not happy in her own marriage. So now she is out saying she got a whole boyfriend, something to pacify her, but she ain't gonna let her husband go because he got income coming in. She need that money coming in. So she gonna stay in a toxic situation and be mistreated. The same mess she's advising her own daughter to do. It's toxic all the way across the board. But Marceau uses manipulation tactics to control Tisha, okay? He uses manipulation tactics, and he loves to stay in her head. Once a person got your mind, you are gone. Tisha, you gone. It's called Stockholm Syndrome, baby. Once a person takes over your mind, you are gone. Mess around and lose your mind. You cannot operate without your mind. You got to be careful getting these sorry ass, narcissistic, controlling ass men when they get into your head and make you feel like you cannot survive without them. Tisha feels that she cannot survive without Marceau. Now, I heard Kiki do an interview where she said Tisha used to follow her around all the time. Tisha really never had no boyfriends coming up. Tisha's always been insecure. That Kiki always had to find her boyfriend so that Tisha would not be the third wheel. Whenever Kiki and her boyfriend and other friends would go out, Tisha was the third wheel. So it's weird to me that everybody would always say, oh, Kiki is jealous of Tisha and Kiki wants Tisha's life, when Tisha has always been the follower versus the leader in that situation with them. Marceau is the only man that really showed you some real attention. And he played you and he preyed on you because he knew that you were weak-minded. Marceau is from the city. Tisha is from the deep country. So it's kind of weird how he's able to fast talk her and tell her anything, and Tisha believes it because she ain't been nowhere. She ain't been nowhere but Besma in the backwoods, and he knows that. So he knows how to finagle her and tell her what he wants to tell her in order to get her to do what she wants. That's how he's able to tell her, I don't want you to work. I want you to stay at home. I want you to stay at home. I don't want you to work. And she started telling, why did I go to school? Why did I get my real estate license? What did I do that for? His response to that was, I thought you did it for fun, which further says that he disrespects you, Tisha. He has no respect for you. So how can you call something love if there's no respect? Love and respect go hand in hand when it comes to a marriage. So if your husband does not respect you, dear, he does not love you. And a person that don't have respect for you will do anything to you. Okay. Wanda like to say, oh, he's sleeping in the same bed as her every night. That don't mean a damn thing. Your body is there, but your mind is somewhere else. There is a such thing as emotionally cheating. You laying there beside her every night, but you're thinking about the person that you were just with last night or probably that day. And you got men that's like that. You have men that's like that. Look at how he don't even look at Tisha like he adores her, like he just can't get enough of her. He don't look at Tisha like, oh my God, look at my wife. He don't look at her like that. And that's sad. Your husband, after all those years, you should still have the same love for you. He should still look at you the same way he did when he first met you. It should still be there. And I'll give you an example. Let me throw myself in the mix. And I ain't saying my shit is perfect. My husband's never ran around. My husband don't have no outside kids. We've been together forever. But I bet you he still compliments me. He still tell me I'm beautiful. Everything that he did in the beginning, he does that and more. I had on my tight shit today, my tight jeans. Let me just put myself in there. My tight skinny jeans. I was feeling myself getting ready this morning. Looking in the mirror. I said, damn. Look at me. My husband like, babe, you look good today. Like, you really look good. Like, watch out. You really look good today. Like that type of stuff. Feed my ego. I love that. I keep a hungry ego. Feed my ego, baby. Tell me I look nice. Compliment. I was feeling myself. I was in the mirror like, shit. I was like, look at me. I'm looking at myself up and down. I was like, wow. My husband like, babe, you look good today. Okay. He was off today. He got up, hugged me, reached around and tapped me on the butt. Like, I see you with the tight jeans on. I see what you're trying to do. And I said, don't do that no more, because I gotta be working in a few minutes. And I don't want to be late for work. But a bitch will go ahead and call out today if you keep this up. I'm that type. Don't make me call out of work, okay? Don't make me do it. You off today too? And I always want to be off when he be off. But don't play with me. Don't do that. Don't retch around there and pop on the butt cheeks no more like that. I had on my little tight skinny jeans today. I was looking good today too. I had my little boots and shit on. I was looking good today. But it's the little things is what I'm trying to say. It's the little things. I don't see him doing that. I don't see him lovey-dovey. It's like it's a business arrangement, the two of them. And it's so crazy. And I see you guys putting in there, don't forget about the vasectomy. How can I? You didn't even discuss that with your wife. It seems like it was more so of a decision that you made on your own in order to cover yourself because you saw the trouble that Martell was getting into with Ariane. You saw he done ran out here and got her pregnant. You was like, oh shit, we doing the same thing. I ain't about to bring no baby home. Because quiet as kept, Marceau really needs Tisha more than Tisha needs him, but she don't realize it. Tisha don't realize her worth. Tisha has lost herself being in this marriage. She don't know anything else but being a wife, staying at home, doing whatever Marceau told her to do. I said, all right, Karen, you gotta have that, guys. You gotta keep that. Flirt with your man. Still do that. You have to do those things. Still date. All those things, you still got to do those things in order to keep the spice there. I don't see that there with them. And it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. Marceau is sucking the life out of Tisha. And this has been going, that's season 2, guys. We're in season 6. Season 6. So day after day after day, you stand in a toxic situation, baby. And all you got to do is wake up. There's a certain phrase says, stay woke. Girl, you've been asleep too long, Tisha. It's time to wake your ass up, sis. Because you are married to somebody who don't respect you. Marceau will never respect you because he knows that you ain't gonna never leave him, and he gonna be able to do whatever he want to do. And I keep saying, when that baby get old enough, 16 or up, that's probably when he gonna leave, because his obligation to stay really is for the kids. His oldest son is already 16, probably about to be 17 here real soon. That other daughter, she right behind him. Those kids are moving out the way quick. So Tisha, you need to figure out, what is your exit plan, baby? What are you going to do? What are you going to do when the kids are gone? You don't really have no other recourse after that. Marceau is staying for the kids. He said it on national television. The only thing really that's keeping me there is the kids. So what happens when your baby girl graduates high school and she leaves to go to college or whatever she decides to do? What do you do then, Tisha? Are you still going to fall for your husband telling you to stay at home and not work? For what? You don't have no kids to watch now. He don't want you to be great. Just like Martell, you can tell once he started hanging around Marceau, that same mess started to rub off on him to where he tried that with Melody. But hey, it sucks for him that Melody is very strong-minded to the point that when she would tell him, nigga, you're not about to tell me what I cannot do. I'm going to chase my goals and aspirations. You don't have none. You sit over here and be a loser. I'm about to go out here and be on my win. I'm going to be out here and win. Sit at home. Sit at home and keep telling me what you don't think I need to do. I'm not going to put my dreams on hold. I don't want you to do the play. He been hanging around Marceau. That's the same shit Marceau be telling Tisha. I don't want you to work. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do that. That shit is crazy. All right. So for those of you that missed the beginning of, save that. All right. For those of you that missed the beginning part of the show, I don't know why it was not picking up, but we're going to go ahead and do it on the tail end. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that segment, that particular episode. It was very telling, okay? So I'm going to go ahead now and play for you guys what you guys missed. I done talked my ass off. And I was like, oh, Lord, they're going to enjoy this. And y'all didn't even hear it. But lucky for me, I can go back. I don't mind, because I want you guys to be able to see it. We're talking about Sherry Shephard, where she shares that her now ex-husband had her paying child support for a child that wasn't hers with her ex-husband. He wanted to have a child with Sherry. Sherry already had a child which has autism, okay? Her son goes to a private school. Sherry was saying that her husband did not want to work, but he wanted to sit on her, and he had the ability to work in Hollywood and be a writer, but he chose not to do that because he wanted Sherry to take on the responsibility. And she was letting him know, I can't do that. So I'm going to go ahead and play for you guys what Sherry said in an interview where she was talking about this situation. It's crazy.
You in a situation that makes everybody mad.
Yeah, I pay child support, you know.
Do you see the baby?
Because the child's not biologically connected to me.
Right.
So what
you like, I'm not getting involved in that.
What people don't know, because you will never see anything other than a smile. I don't let you in on my private life. So what people don't know is every day we argue. Every day we argued about this. He wanted a baby. I did not want a baby because I have Jeffrey with special needs. I was tired.
Right.
And he was like, it ain't fair that you have a baby. Do you have a son and I don't have a son? And I mean, it literally, basically, he was like, well, if you don't have my baby, then somebody do this.
Right.
That mean I'm gonna go, and it was so public, our wedding, because he wanted to have it on TV. He wanted to have a big wedding, which the IRS is still audited me for. And so it was just like, it was so public. It was an embarrassment. So basically, I had consigned myself to, okay, we're gonna have this baby. I'm just being unhappy for the rest of my life and have an affair. Because I said, well, how are we gonna take care of this child? Because I'm working 2 jobs already. I'm doing a newlywed game. I'm doing a view. And he's like, we'll get a second nanny. How are we supposed to afford a second nanny?
I'm just supposed to work myself to
and
death.
then I told him, because he was
These
out of work
children.
writer. And I said, well, you got to get a job right. And he was like, no, because if we have a baby, I'm staying home. No, I don't do stay-at-home husbands. I do husbands that work. But he was adamant, I'm not going to Hollywood to get no job. I'm going to stay home. And well, then how am I supposed to? Then that means I got to work. So people don't understand. We were having those kind of arguments. every day. And then I gotta go on the air and be happy. So I probably said, fine, I didn't pick the surrogate, I didn't pick the donor who had the egg, I didn't pick the gestational carrier. I was not involved. So when I finally put him out, because I found out he was doing all kinds of stuff, he said, and I said, well, I'll pay you $2,000 a month, $2,500 for your son. And if if you need anything, if I'm working, I'll be the fairy godmother. I'll come in here and I'll help you out. And then he was like, no, I want $10,000 a month. And he said, if your son go to private school, my son go to private school. And I said, but my son is in the school for kids with special needs. If he wasn't, he'd be open a public school in Jersey. So it was that kind of extortion stuff to people. And because God, when he was doing all the interviews, God was like, shut it down. So because God was like, don't talk, I never said nothing. So people don't know. Then, I go and they go, all my merchandise that I used to sell on the road, I had built up like 25 grand. So my business manager was like, yeah, you got $200. So he took all the money out the account. So that's the kind of stuff people don't know. And for me, like the baby doesn't know me. I put him out when the baby was 4 months pregnant. Right. It would be more detrimental to my son to have a relationship with a child that's not biologically his brother. Right. Nobody thinks about my son. They keep going, well, why don't y'all just, be a part of the baby's life? But the baby don't know me at all. He doesn't know me at all. We're not biologically connected. For me to try to build a bond with my son and this child, when he already has 2 siblings from my ex-husband who cheated on me and had a baby. Now I do everything I can to keep their bond. But to open my son's heart to a child that's not his brother, it doesn't make any sense.
Y'all, if that ain't some crazy bullshit, I don't know what it is. I wouldn't have gave his ass nothing. You talking about I'm gonna give you $2,500 to help with this child. It ain't mine. That I didn't have no say so in terms of the person that was having the baby, the surrogate or whatever. I ain't have nothing to do with the egg. I ain't have nothing to do with nothing. I really didn't even want the damn baby. So she was gonna give this nigga $2,500 to help with this child that she didn't want. This ninja gonna tell her, nah, I want $10,000 a month. In what world do you live in, nigga? Like, first of all, I'll get a job. He worked in Hollywood, you guys, and he refused to go to work talking about he was gonna be a stay-at-home dad. She was like, it's a hell no for me. You're not about to stay home. Like, I don't do stay-at-home dads. Like, what are you talking about? He was trash. I'm glad she got rid of his ass. She put him out, and then I was reading somewhere else to where he actually tried to sue her to get alimony up off her to make her still pay him when he is an able-bodied man. Then gonna say, I want my child, this child that Sherry didn't want, to go to private school just like your son, who she says her son has special needs. I think her son is autistic. He is crazy. Did y'all hear that? Girl, ooh. I don't even want to say what I would have did. I don't even want to say. His ass needed to be slapped, but that's crazy. Ain't no way in the hell. I don't know how she put up with it, and then to the point where she said they were arguing every day behind this situation. He wanted to suck her dry, and the fact that you took she had $11,000 that she had set aside. He took every bit of that except a few $100s. I would have sued the hell out of him. I would have sued his ass and got my money back. I would have had a restraining order against him to where he cannot contact me, because you didn't have any children with him. Thank God. Thank God, or he would have been really trying to dig in your damn pockets. That is a hot damn mess. I am glad. Caramel dropping the N-word. Let me say ninja, okay? Let me say ninja, because when I get mad at somebody, everybody's the N-word when I'm mad. So I got to work on that. Because it is a little disrespectful. My apologies to my caramelians. Let me say ninja, all right? Ninja. But anywho and anyway, yeah, I'm glad she got out of that situation, because that was a hot damn mess, okay? Now, the last topic is Tasha K gets into it, y'all, with somebody else. Carl Thomas, R&B singer Carl Thomas, baby mama, y'all. Goes off on Tasha K because Tasha K did an interview with her, and she decided to do another interview with another content creator versus waiting for Tasha K's interview to come out first, which that pissed Tasha K off. Tasha K then went public to say the old girl was homeless. She also talks about how the girl has 5 baby daddies, 5 kids by 5 baby daddies. Like, it's a hot damn mess. She's ghetto as hell. I'm trying to figure out where the hell Carl Thomas found this girl, because baby, her mouth is reckless. But she was snapping off on Tasha K and baby. Let me go ahead and play it for you. Oh my God. Okay.
Fucking shit. Thank you, motherfucking Tasha. I owe y'all bitches a round of fucking applause. Kendra ain't in this shit because Kendra ain't have nothing negative to fucking say. You the only stupid ass bitch who clearly captioned it so that people will believe that Carl Thomas, yeah, he my baby daddy, yeah, he's a deadbeat, but I don't want people to believe that he picked up a homeless woman off the side of the
That's her phone.
fucking
Okay.
road. We had a friendship for over 7 years before we even slept together, bitch. So let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. You hoe? That makes me a one-night stand because I slept with someone I knew for years. One time, and decided not to deal with him no more.
Shout out Tasha
Decided
K.
not to call him again. I sent you the text messages of him asking me why I didn't call him. I sent you the text messages of him asking me why I didn't come to his concert. I sent you the text messages of the initial night when we made the fucking baby, him asking me to come to his room. It's all on TashaKLive.com. She has all the messages. She has all the court documents. That is what the fuck it says. So your whole point was hide the road and had sex with her and got her pregnant. But bitch, that is not the case. What I said was on Kendra, which is the motherfucking truth, and which I will say in my interview. And let's get this straight, bitch. Why you think you're trying to fucking embarrass some fucking body? You're not embarrassing shit. I said every motherfucking thing, exactly what the fuck I wanted to say, exactly how the fuck I said it in that interview for a motherfucking reason and a purpose. But you think I was just there to expose my baby daddy? I walked in there with a publicist for a motherfucking reason. And I realized in this industry, saying provocative things gets you a little bit further to the top. It gets you a little more views. It gets you a little more attention, which is why your dumb bitch ass fell into the fucking game. You play just right fucking now. That's why you're dumb. Ranting and raving about an irrelevant ass bitch. Yesterday, nobody knew me, bitch, but today, everybody knows I'm a songwriter. Every songwriter ain't a fucking phenomenal singer. Who gives a fuck? I used to fucking be a hoe, bitch. Yeah, I used to travel the motherfucking country, bitch, and sell this pussy on that page for thousands of fucking dollars. Yes, I made $5 to fucking $10.
That's her phone.
$1,000 a week. These bitches, the bitches I took on the road will fucking attest to that, bitch. I ain't gotta lie about shit. Everybody from my town, Rochester, motherfucking New York, know my motherfucking story, bitch. I ain't got shit to fucking lie about. One thing about my city, they'll fucking break you down, but they'll build you the fuck up, bitch. They gonna tell the truth about that because everybody can say anything they want about me, but the only thing they ever say about me is that bitch get money. I haven't done that shit in over 10 fucking years, bitch. I built my businesses and I'm doing what the fuck I need to do. And here you are, tearing down once again.
He a psycho, y'all. I
And another black fucking woman, you stupid ass fucking. So many motherfucking people. You tired of owning so many motherfucking people and running your motherfucking mouth and creating false narratives? Because that is the fucking whole point here. Bitch, I ain't afraid of shit I do. I ain't ashamed of shit I do. Yes, I got 5 baby daddies. One pay $800 a month in child support, who's not the celebrity baby father. You seen the fucking documentation on what Carl Thomas owes on child support. Because I sent you that. So where's the lie? What is it that I'm lying about, bitch? Please, let me know. Let me fucking know, bitch. Because you ain't doing shit but making me famous.
She is ratchet as hell. All right, now let me read the response that Tasha K had to say. Tasha K says it's insane that she is this upset about a title that she essentially created. Says that we took everything that she was telling us and came up with a title that fits, and now she's upset. Y'all know Tasha K is messy as hell. She got this girl so damn mad because of the interview that they did, and then she came back and said the girl was homeless. She's trying to say she was never homeless. I don't know where she got that from. I haven't seen the entire interview, but according to what Tasha got out of that, Tasha was saying that the girl was homeless, okay? But was homeless at a gas station. That shit crazy. She did talk about it. She did live with several people, but I mean, that kind of does make you homeless. Just because you're living with somebody, that doesn't mean that you're not homeless. You don't have a place of your own to call home. You're living with someone. And like I said, I don't know where the hell Carl Thomas found her because she is ratchet as hell. You got 5 baby daddies and 5 kids and 5 different baby daddies. That is ratchet as hell. That's ratchet. And then your mouth. First of all, you don't have a vocabulary at all because every other word got to be cuss, 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 cuss. You don't have a great vocabulary. That's my thing. Since you need to go back to school and figure out why you are the way you are, and you happy to be out here trying to tell everybody that you were doing prostitution with a P. You happy to talk about that? You happy to tell people that you were out here selling yourself for money? I'm making money out here. How you doing it though, sis? It's how you're doing it out here, sis. I've never heard of an prostitution, a person that's into prostitution, that's songwriters as well. Like, the two does not connect. I don't know any prostitutions, people that's out here on prostitutions, honey, with a P, that's writing songs. I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard of it, but go off. I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard no songs you wrote either. I mean, let me know. I'll be happy to look it up. And I would definitely give you your clout, baby, if I can find it. But you need to find something else to do, sis. Carl Thomas, you should have spent the block on this one right here, sir. This is one you probably could have let go, all right? Now I see why you wrote the song. Now I wish I never met her ass at all. Even though you used to love her so, boy, you should have definitely let this one go, because she is, oh Lord, she is a hot damn mess. Now she's contacting several different content creators to do interviews because she wants to tell her story and she's trying to be famous. Please don't ever contact me, sis, because I'm not available, okay? Never, ever will I ever be available for this bullshit right here. But guys, that is all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed the topics for tonight, because y'all know pop-ins are not that long. All right, we are into an hour of the show. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much. Somebody said, Carl, do better. Please, Carl. Like, damn, we've been asking, like, what Carl Thomas been doing since, Summer Rain and all that. Now I see you out here chasing chicks with 5 different baby daddies. Like, child, well, 4, because you one of them. But anywho, and then she said he's a deadbeat. He ain't paying the child support like he's supposed to. One of my baby daddies pay $800. Oh, okay. Anywho, girl, do what you got to do out here. So it seems like that's how you surviving with baby daddy child support payments. But moving on, child. Thank you, Mars, for doing an awesome job. We will not have a panel tonight because Caramel is tired and ready to get off here. Please leave in the comments, guys, how you feel about the topics from tonight. Okay, somebody said great show. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode that I pulled for you guys, season 2, episode 9 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. You can go back and watch it if you guys choose to. It's a great episode. It's kind of telling. I like to go back and pull old episodes so that we can connect them to season 6 and older episodes, because it's kind of contradicting, if you will, some of the things that's been said in previous episodes versus what we're seeing in older episodes, season 6, which is what we're in now. Okay, we do have a few more episodes of season 6. This couple upcoming episode this weekend will be the one with Miss Van in it, so I'm very excited to be seeing her on the show this season. Okay, so but let's get out of here, guys. I will see you guys for Car Chronicles tomorrow. Okay, it says homeless at a gas station. Sound like y'all are too much. Thank y'all for being here again, okay? Caramelians, followers, any content creators that join us as well, thanks for being here, okay? Y'all hit that like button for me if you will. Also, subscribe if you have not done so. Tell a friend to come over and, honey, subscribe as well. We love everybody over here. Come one, come all right? Thank y'all for the support. If there was any, we did have super stickers tonight. Thank you guys for all the super stickers that you guys gave tonight, all right? Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for the super stickers or any cash apps that you guys gave. All right, thank you. I cannot say thank you enough. Let's get out of here. Great show, Caramel. I see that. Thank you so much. Love you guys all the way down. Okay, and good night.